and welcome back to Welsh Wargaming. Today I'm going to be opening Wargames Atlantic new French, plastic French, which can be used, it says 1940, 1918, but you can use it for World War II as well. It's a bit of a cheating because I've already opened it and I put some together. So we'll have a little gander at the sprues, go over some of the good points of the kit and some of the bad points of the kit. And then we'll have a look at these put together side by side as some Warlord Games medals which I got. So my plan with these is not to replace my infantry, my French infantry, because I don't really want to paint another 50 guys up, to be perfectly honest with you. It's more to get SMGs, just some more options in my French army, because it's a little bit bland with just rifles, so it'd be nice to have some guys with SMGs. So yeah, we'll have a gander. So it does come with quite a lot of sprues. So there's two main sprues. So these are all multiples. So we'll get 1, 2, 4 of those, and 5 of those. So as you can see, I've clipped some out, but these are the sprues which have got the Senegalese heads on, backpacks, the sort of machetes, the carbines. I think there's an LMG on here as well, and I think this one's got the SMGs on. Yeah, because I've snipped them off. So I'll find when I haven't snipped the SMGs off. 5 of these sprues, I know 4. Yeah, so there you are. Look, SMGs. There, two SMGs on each of these, and you've got 5 of these, so you can make 10 guys with SMGs, which is not too bad. The 10, yeah, 10 guys. And then this sprue has got the bodies on. Let's find out when I haven't clipped any off. This sprue got the bodies on. So these sprues are rammed with stuff. They got all sorts of heads. The gas mask ones are pretty cool. I think I might do some of them if I do some engineers. They got the officer caps with the moustaches. They got some of the African. You look at the African faces with the helmets. Rifles with bayonets, but obviously if you want to do World War II, you can just, if you don't want bayonets, you couldn't just snip them off. Be perfectly honest with you. A few poses. So guy kneeling. That's more of an officer sort of type bloke with his long laced up boots on. Very nice, detailed, very nice, and you get loads of them as well. So there's 5 sprues. 5 sprues of these. Obviously I put them together. So let's get rid of them. Chuck them over here in the pile of shame. This is one I just chucked together. I decided to put backpacks on some of them just because I think it looks cool. This guy got an SMG. It's a nice little pose there, nice stance. I quite like the one which is so advancing. I think that looks pretty cool. This is the guy kneeling with a rifle. And then there's the officer, which if you've been to officer training, you're trained to point in the direction of the enemy. So he's usually the officer, the one who's pointing or kneeling and pointing. With a sidearm. So yeah, they're really nice detailed sculpts. First impression when I seen them online, I thought they looked a little bit skinny. I'm not sure it's just with the photos they've taken, but actually getting them now, they're not too bad. They're a little bit more proportioned as in lifelike than in some of the Warlord kits. And what I liked about these, other than the metals, was all the straps and all the kit is really defined. Like, don't get me wrong, the metals are really nice, but some of them, they just haven't sort of come up with molds with like the defined strap. So you've sort of got to like paint the strap on their chest sort of thing, where the strap would be, because you can see where it loops around. But these are really defined, so it looks really nice when you painted it and you're washing it, and they stand out really nice when you paint them. So that was one of the good things. Another good thing, like I said before, is they're really nice sculpts. You get loads in a box. Like, you get so many options. Like, I've making 2 sort of SMG sections of 6 men with 4 SMGs, which is planned for a list I'm doing for my French. But then I've got to also make some Senegalese if I wanted to. I see bits in there I'm going to use for some engineers I want to make. So it's packed full of options, and you can even, I've seen people kit bashing these with some of the other French models that are available, especially the early war stuff, to make later war things you can't get, like flamethrower teams and stuff. So that's really cool. Some of the bad points is it doesn't come with bases for the models. So if you're used to like putting warlord kits together where they come with enough bases to base your models on 25 mils, these don't come with bases in the box, which can catch you off guard if you're not used to that. So what the options are, luckily enough, is I had some warlord bases left over, or you can just get 25mm MDF bases. There's a guy on eBay called John Banks, he's also on Facebook. He literally sent me like a bag of these for a couple of quid, and I've had them for like 2 years, and he just come. I've based all sorts on these: Zulus, Napoleonics, World War II stuff, my War of the Roses stuff I've been doing. They've all been based on it. So yeah, so they're the options, but it's just warning that they don't come with bases. I'm not quite sure if it actually says on the box they don't come with bases or not. Yeah, it does if you look. So there. So it does say, so fair play, they have put it on the box. 35 guys you can make out of this box as well, which is pretty neat. So that's an upside. Another downside for me was it doesn't come with a reference sheet. Now, which I found a little bit strange, because I just thought to myself, oh, maybe the box is a little bit, I haven't had the right, like someone unpacked or something, but there's no, the sprues are numbered, but there's no reference sheet. So it's a little bit awkward. The some of the arms don't quite fit, and they don't quite look natural with certain guns, so you sort of got to sort of snip a load off and sort of see what fits. But like, it's not a massive drama. A bit of cutting and filing, a bit of green stuff, and you can make them look tidy. But I think it's a shame. There's such a nice kit that it doesn't come with like a reference sheet, or even if they put it on their website, just pointing out what some of the things are. Like if you wanted to make the Senegalese, you're not quite 100% what kit they had. You know, just pointing out what is what, which weapon goes where, which arm goes what arm. I think that would be really nice. But like I said, it's not such a big drama to me. Like a bit of googling, you can find out what sort of kit they had. But I thought it was a bit of a shame. So yeah, it's a really quick rundown of the sprues. They're well worth getting if you haven't started a French army and you're looking to start a French army. This box would get you a cracking start. You could do 3 10-man sections. It's got VB launchers in it as well. It's got LMGs in there. You can make some officers. You could probably kit bash a sniper out of the kit if you had like a rifle with a scope hanging around. So there is no rifle with a scope in here, so you could always kit bash one. So for that 35 models, you could probably get 3 10-man squads, a sniper, and an officer team. So that's pretty good for one box. If you have got a metal French like I have, it's worth getting them just to have options to get some. You could do some engineers like I'm planning to do, some SMGs, which is always something to have in boat action. So yeah, it's a really good box. It's well worth getting. So what I'm gonna do now is I'm gonna get some of my metal French out, and we'll have a little gander of them side by side. Right, so I got 2 sort of similar poses. So the right hand side one is the Warlord metal, left hand side is the Wargames Atlantic plastic. As you can see, they're not far off. This guy's head's a little bit squashed, but they're quite robust. I was surprised. I thought they'd be a lot skinnier, but they blend in quite nice if you think you're playing on a table. You know, you're not going to really notice that much until you pick it up. So I think they work quite nice together, which I'm glad. Because like I said, I didn't really want to replace all my Warlord French. And then these are the guys sort of kneeling. As you can see, the sort of same sort of profile. But as you can see, the straps and the kit is a lot more robust on the plastic, which I like. So there you are, nice and quick. Like I said, really impressed with the plastics. Well worth picking up if you're thinking of starting a French or you've already got a French army. So yeah, I hope you enjoyed the video. I know it was a bit of a ramble. That's a little bit quick, but I don't want to dwell too long on it. If you've got any questions, you can always ask me on Facebook or Instagram, or leave a comment, and I do try and answer everyone. But sometimes I don't know what it is with YouTube. A notification of someone will comment on something will come like 2 weeks later when someone actually commented. So it's not being rude. It's just sometimes I don't see them. We're quite active now as well on our Discord, South Wales Warlords, and also we've got a new Facebook group, or Sounds of Battle Media. So if you do want to join it and you can share your work, look at what other people are doing, you're more than welcome to. So that's basically it. So I hope you're all safe. I hope your piles of shame hasn't grown too much. And happy hobbying.